Every day and night, every night and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Every day and night, every night and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. We have to tell it and we're getting it on. Baby girl, tell me what you wanna do. Yeah, right. We can stuff on the bed, bath and beyond. Baby girl, tell me what you into. Yeah. Cause every day and night, every night and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Every day and night, every night and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Forever my lady like Jodeci. You see your body keep controlling me, and I'm trying to get it popping like it's ecstasy. But your body should stay close to me. We gon' get it poppin', we gon' get it poppin' and soaking wet, fuck around. Got your girls, man, they all upset. Where you at? Where you at? Where you been spending time? Got a man, I always hit you up, but you not around. I be your not a man, I hit you up on the phone. I'm head down to pick you up, baby girl, when you all alone. I wanna call you up, but I can't do that shit. Come over here, baby, you the one I'm rolling with. You the one I'm fooling with. I spend the hours, 1,000 flowers, and tuna fish. Baby girl, you the only one that I'm dealing with. I swear to God, the MC Hammer kept it too legit. And didn't know that you my mama mia. Baby girl, you picture perfect like the Mona Lisa. Take you out to France, do it a little dance. Telling me that you love me, you posting it on the gram. And didn't know that you my mama mia. Baby girl, you picture perfect like the Mona Lisa. Take you out to France, do it a little dance. Telling me that you love me, you posting it on the gram. Baby girl, I got plans for you. Better yet, I made plans for two. Take your time, let me admire you. And baby girl, we get it poppin' like we supposed to do. We can stop from the stairs, girl, I promise an hour. After we're done with your braids, we can jump in the shower. I'll tell the world that it's yours, baby girl, that is ours. Anything that you need in life, baby, I got you. Baby girl, you the one, boo. Cause you to be the one when time gets up, I turn to. Girl, I really love and I do admire you. You the one that I need. Baby girl, you the one, boo. Cause you to be the one when time gets up, I turn to. Girl, I really love and I do admire you. You the one that I need. Every day and night, every night and day, I wanna lay your body, girl, in every single way. Every day and night, every night and day, I wanna lay your body, girl, in every single way. We have to tell it and we're getting it on. Baby girl, tell me what you wanna do. Yeah, right. We can stuff on the bed, bath and beyond. Baby girl, tell me what you into. Yeah, cause every day and night, every night and day, I wanna lay your body, girl, in every single way. Every day and night, every night and day, I wanna lay your body, girl, in every single way.
Flex beat. I don't know about you.
Oh, my life is good.
I don't know about you.
I'm feeling good. Make yourself happy, cause nobody will make you happy. Make yourself happy, cause nobody will make you happy. Oh, I'm a old fashion. It's the weekend. Thank God for the weekend. No stressing on the weekend. We flexing on the weekend. We chilling on the weekend. We fasting on the weekend.
Getting my time on the weekend. Smoking cigar on the weekend. Sweet, sweet party on the weekend. On the weekend. On the weekend.
That boy, live like today, tomorrow, I promise. Oh, live like today, tomorrow, I promise. Oh,
Pass me the any cutty, man, shall live your life today. Pass me the any cutty, man, shall live your life today.
It's the weekend. Thank God for the weekend. No stressing on the weekend. We flexing on the weekend. We chilling on the weekend. We fasting on the weekend. We vibing on the weekend. Shot cutting on the weekend. One life to live. No cause to worry. Tomorrow no promise. Monday everybody will perish. Let's think of today. Let's have some fun today. Fiesta, fiesta, Matana, whatever. Most oh, anything is on me. Namusia no let one hour move faster. One hour better work and Melomaba with the white cat. I'm the old faster. Yeah, the old faster. I'm the old faster. The old faster. DJ bring up back.
I don't know about you.
Oh man, life is good.
I don't know about you.
Yeah. When I'm feeling good. Make yourself happy, cause nobody will make you happy. Make yourself happy, cause nobody will make you happy. It's the weekend. Thank God for the weekend.
No, you tell send you better hire. A jala to say they swear you with a hoping business. When you pin a hug, you will die. In fact, a brother sir that you will pin a hug the very year, and that's the same quality pin that you will use. People, whenever you want to pin your house, so make a lot of new money so it can't fail. Use a same quality pin. This quality pin can in all color, even more than some rainbow. You can get this quality pin as a pin the rail and main road, Police Academy Junction. The open from Monday to Saturday, from so 8 in the morning to so 5 in the evening. Or you can call 0770-496-273 and 0770-496-274. Don't say I tell you, when you think Zizi, think quality.
Traveling to Liberia and want a shuttle service that is convenient, comfortable, and reliable? The name is LIB Executive Shuttle. LIB Executive Shuttle takes away the burden of commuting from the RRA and other parts of Liberia, as our fully air-conditioned vans with free Wi-Fi service perform the magic. Our services include luxury private and shared ride options, scheduled airport services, business or corporate travels, daily hired in and around Monrovia, including Kakata, Banga, Ganta, Buchanan, Freetown, etc. Our excursion packages include field trips to Sunset Beach, Patawi Waterfall, Buka Farms, amongst a host of others. For more information, contact us on our USA numbers 001-301-750-1336 or our Liberian numbers on 0770-072-614. Better still, 0555-002-615, or check our website on www.libexecutiveshuttles.com. LIB Executive Shuttle, let us do the driving for you.
Highway.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that SendWave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download SendWave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure. And start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. SendWave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
All right, folks. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. George,
Yup.
do me a favor. Go back and play that song. The name of that song is "Ala Le Cabon." Ala Le Cabon. And I want people to listen to that song. It's a beautiful Mandingo song by Azaya. And that's the name of the artist, Azaya. And the meaning of the song is God is good, God is great. And no matter how tough things are, just play. No matter how things are, how difficult they are, your day will come. And when your day has been ordained or has been purposed to come, it will come. No matter how rough the storm may be. Allah, Le Cabon. Play. Beautiful. All right. So thank you so much. That's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song. And it's got great meaning. And it is sung in Mandingo. It's a beautiful Mandingo song. And it is Allah Le Cabon. That's Allah is great. God is great. God is great. No matter how difficult the storm, no matter how long the night, but your day will come. That long night of misery will end, and your beautiful day your beautiful dawn will come, and God will see you through, and you shall become what God wants you to be. That is the meaning of that beautiful, beautiful, melodious Mandingo song, Allah Le Cabon, by Azaya. Good morning, folks. Welcome to the Costa Show. I'm Henry Pedro Costa, your humble servant. Today is Friday, the 14th day of January 2022. We're very glad to be here. We thank God for his abundant grace, his never ending mercies. You know, the song, I'm reminded of the song, Great is thy faithfulness. Each morning, new mercies I see. Yes, each morning, new mercies I see. His mercy endureth forever. His mercy endureth forever. We want to welcome you all, wherever you're watching from, wherever you're listening from. If you're listening or you're watching via one of our 6 platforms, online platforms, we're glad to be here. We thank you all. You know, folks, there's something this morning we will have at 8:30 Liberian time, which would be 3:30 Eastern time. We will have with us the folks from Teach for Liberia. This is an organization of wonderful people who are doing wonderful work, and they will be our guests this morning on the show, just so you can hear it from themselves, the good work that they're doing, recruiting university graduates, training them, and placing them across in the classrooms across 3 counties, in schools across 3 counties. These are schools that are in very dire need of teachers, and these are the people that they're impacting. And as I said to you, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Eastern time, we will have a fundraiser for these people. We're going to have one of the usual Zoom fundraisers that we have. It's going to be live, and we'll be counting on you. When I say we, I mean the COP, your $20, your $10, and all of you, to all my people. And I'll be looking forward to you all chipping in, all over the world. And we're going to be using PayPal as well, Cash App, Zelle, and you all would be able to chip in. My people in Europe, people in America, in Asia, wherever you are, just so we can help these people, because they have a funding challenge at the moment. They pay these teachers, they give them a stipend of $250 and that's way more than what most schools pay their teachers in Liberia, and that's what these people pay their teachers. And so we want to just they need us for now, and so we have to come through to ensure that the great work and great service that they're providing to our children, the Liberian children, would not be interrupted by this funding challenge that they have. Now, folks, You know, I just want to talk to you before we go into something that is extremely heartbreaking that I want to talk to you all about. Last night I spoke to a very good friend of mine, and he and I had a long chat. Usually we get on the phone, we talk about a whole number of issues, and we agree to disagree, and I mean, it's always a brilliant exchange we have. So we were talking last night, and I will not call his friend's name. We were having this conversation last night, and at some point he mentioned to me something that's interestingly a problem, and that he asked me, look, if you could discuss this, it would be a good thing, and for us to inform our people just so they're careful. And this is the problem of Liberians in the United States bringing in bush meat from Liberia. Hello, bush meat, dry monkey meat, dry deer meat, dry porcupine meat, the pangolin, which is an endangered species, and bear, as we call it, and it's a problem. Listen, bush meat, bringing bush meat from Africa to the United States. I know our people love their bush meat, but you got to keep it to a minimum because many states, including the state of Minnesota, they are putting in place even stringent measures, even more stringent measures to curtail the importation of bush meat into their state, especially in the wake of these pandemics. You know, you've got the COVID-19 pandemic and all these variants that is got. People are afraid that some of these bush meat, when you dry them, you don't dry them well enough, they could be nothing but like a beehive, like a freaking cesspool of viruses and all kinds of things, and so they're afraid, and they are going to be taking punitive measures against people. I mean, they're talking about fines. They're talking about huge fines. Oh, Mother Margaret Dyson, they're talking about huge fines up to $250,000 US if they catch you with bush meat. My brother Doba Kekula just said they arrested some in Minneapolis this week. So this is the public service announcement. You like bush meat and you're taking the risk and you're bringing in lots and lots of bush meat from Africa, you better be careful because you might get arrested. They might slam you with a huge fine, and you don't want to run into trouble with these authorities. This is not Liberia. So I beg you, stop bringing bush meat. You can bring dry fish. As long as you remove all the entrails from the fish, you dry it properly, you can bring dry fish, seasoned dry fish. You can bring your kangbe, you can bring your piped fish, you can bring your kuto, your gripper, your cassava fish. But please do not bring bush meat to the United States. If you do so, you do so at the risk of being caught. And when caught, you might be slammed with a huge fine, or who knows, some other punitive measure might be taken against you. So I beg you, and we're going to talk about this over and over and over and over. I know y'all won't be smelling that bush meat in your tobogi. You won't be smelling it in your palm butter and all that kind of thing there. But I beg y'all, you could run into trouble for bush meat. You could run into serious trouble. And you know what? It's always been against the law, yeah. But you know what? It is even more serious now with this pandemic. The people here scared. You bring in your bush meat, you could bring it with some kind of virus on it, and they're telling you, don't bring your bush meat. You see my sister Love saying her husband had to pay $300 US the other day. I beg y'all, don't get into trouble. Don't bring no bush meat to America. Keep your dry deer, your dry monkey, your dry porcupine. Keep it in Liberia. Don't bring it to America because when they catch you, you could be in trouble. My Oma Nora host there, and I spoil it, you know, and I did not spoil it. My Nora host, I beg you. Now you bring it out. If somebody bring it, well, they shouldn't bring it. I beg y'all. Y'all got plenty of meat here. Y'all can bring your dry fish. Y'all leave that bush meat. Josh, the people say they might not bring bush meat to their country.
Sure. Are you
Don't
about
bring
it
it.
yesterday? No. Yeah, the people see you about it now.
Don't bring it home. They're serious. They will find you. You will get in trouble. I beg you, leave your bush meat in Africa. Don't bring it to America. The people serious is against their law. So they say a hint to the wise is quite sufficient. Eat your bush meat when you go to Liberia. I know your leg. Y'all let the monkey, the monkey for the monkey hand, y'all leg in the pambara way. If he's smelling there, if he's smelling some kind of way, you know, that meat can smell some kind of way. You pull in the toboggy. When you eat that one, when you go to Liberia, you must eat your bush meat there, yeah? But don't bring it to America. Because when they catch you, somebody say, I will not lose votes for bush meat. My man, me, I'm telling you the truth. This is the public service. Tanu, my man, you put Tanu, you let eat a bush meat in the toboggy. The way you need Tanu say.
You see the
Tanu Napoli.
You see the
Tanu Napoli, a Besa. Lead that bush meat in Zozo. When you go Zaza or you go to Monrovia, you can eat it in your toboggy, yeah? The toboggy with a plenty of soda is that. But don't bring it to America. Don't bring it to America. I may be laughing, but it is not a laughing matter. You could run into trouble. Don't say, I tell you, when they tie you for bushmeat baby and they slam you with a big fine, my brother Samuel Saga man, I hold your hand in the bushmeat baby too.
Yo, cause every nowadays in the Kobo shop and all, the Laba Pido shop and nowadays, no dry meat.
No dry meat.
Yeah.
No dry meat.
When they try boiling fish now, you find in the Kobo shop right now when you go eat.
But you know, it could be because the demand for it in America high. You know, people buying it and the price is higher when you bring it to America.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So your leader push me, baby. Ha! I will be telling you over and over. Now we're gonna move on to something else here. You know, I want to say something to you. There's something that's gonna be. It's really bad that I'm about to talk about it. You know, some people there, when you look at them, you think that they are good or they are better than other people. They have integrity, that they will do better. You know, and they're supposed to know better and they're supposed to have better integrity. But you know, more than likely, those are the people that can break your heart. Those are the people that can disappoint you by way. And that is the case of Jeannie Millie Cooper. Jeannie Millie Cooper. Jeannie Millie Cooper, the Minister of Agriculture. This woman, when she was named Agriculture Minister, people were celebrating. People were clapping. Oh, the woman, not only were people happy and celebrating that she was supposedly qualified for the job as Agriculture Minister, people also believed, and they were wrong, at least we've come to realize that now, that she had integrity, that she had an impeccable reputation, that she was going to be someone who would be upright, that would not be corrupt. Today, unfortunately, folks, for those of you who may not have heard, I am very, very sorry. I regret to inform you that Jeannie Millie Cooper is a damn bloody rogue. I'm sorry. And a report is out. I have the report, and I'm about to discuss it with you. Amen. Jeannie Millie Cooper is a bloody rogue. I celebrated that woman, my sister Yasu Johansson. Me, I sat down here, I said, that woman here, that woman no book. That woman got good record. That woman should do good. And let's support that woman. Jeannie Millie Cooper, that rogue. Roll, TV, roll, TV, roll. You know, and as far as I'm concerned, I think in the cabinet, Jeannie Millie Cooper is the only Congo woman in the cabinet. When they say Congo, that Congo, real Congo, that Congo get. And to see Jeannie Millie Cooper doing the kind of thing she's done. And I'm just talking, I'm about to read for you the report on Jeannie Millie Cooper. Jesus Christ. The woman is reckless. The woman is a disgrace. The woman is a disappointment. You see me, the same way I can lift you up. Tell her that so. The way I can pull you up, that the same way when you ask someone a way I can just move from under you, you fall down. What? The woman can steal. The woman can steal. The woman can steal. The woman is reckless. The woman is irresponsible. Oh, if I can tell you to stop talking about the country Congo, and because the Congo people there, the Congo people better, the country men bad. When you buy, you buy. It doesn't matter whether you country or you Congo. When you buy, you buy. And you know what I mean? I tell you the truth. Look, I used to respect the woman, yeah. Look, man, I'm about to read for you what the woman is doing. Not what she did, what she is doing. She has been exposed. Oh, Ginny Mele Cooper da rogue. Ginny Mele Cooper da rogue. Oh, they're not small rogue. The Liberian Senate. So, you know, the other day we told you the LSCC said they were investigating the woman, right? That they were investigating the woman. Hey, we got some information here already. Jesus Christ, the Senate has instructed the LSCC and the GSC to immediately conduct audits. But just the preliminary, just a small one we not see on the surface. Now they not go in depth here. The small one they not investigate. The small one they not find. I won't break it down in like different ways so you understand. Just a little bit. This is what the bookman called harbinger. Harbinger is something that comes before the B1 comes. This is a sign of things to come. The woman I roll, you're not going inside. You're not going to read the thing. So the Senate told the people, say, you're investigating woman here because she's doing all kinds of back. Guess what? Guess what? These are the things Ginny Miller Cooper has been doing. The Senate took a vote. 16 senators voted to effect a decision by the plenary of the Senate. One senator abstained, while 9 senators were absent from the chambers, and one of them was distant. According to the report, this investigation has been done so far. Let's see, Ginny Millie Cooper lied that she was not a signatory to any of the ministry's bank accounts. That's the first thing, she told the people, I am not a signatory to any bank account of the Ministry of Agriculture. That's what she said. And you know, as I'm talking the thing, the Congo people there, someone will come to me, they will be writing me. Now, how they can be able, you know, in Liberia, when you country man, you steal, your country brother then can't defend you. When you Congo man, you steal, your Congo brother then can't defend you. The Congo people got their role, the Congo people got their role. Everybody defend their own. Crime man defend crime man, Gil man defend Gil man, Pele man defend Pele man. Me, I don't defend any man. Whether you Pele man, I will deal with you. You Congo man, I will deal with you. And I'm right there between them. Proudly. You understand? I ain't got no choice. I ain't got no favorite. You rogue. You my countryman, I will deal with you or my countrywoman. Ginny Millie Cooper is a damn Congo rogue. That's what she is. And you know what? And because our part of the people who lifted her up are coming more from honor her, they campaign are coming wait so the woman will be nasty. And you know the thing about me, Costa? When you give me reason to support you and say you good, and you there you die, and I lift you up, and you go there, you go do bad thing. When I ready for you the disgrace, I will give you a personal disgrace. You know what they call disgrace with vengeance? When somebody you believe in, you support it, and they lay you down. And the way I will come for you, amen, it's too nasty. The way I will go after Ginny Millie Cooper in the vicious and nasty way, you will not even believe it. The way I will go for that woman, you will not even believe it. That woman is a dirty rogue. Dirty, nasty rogue she is. And people will say, oh, that woman, go to hell with you if you say that woman. How can you behave in this manner? How can you behave in that manner? The thing the woman did. Let's start. First of all, she told the Senate she's not on any bank account or the Ministry of Agriculture. Bloody lie. Ginny Millie Cooper is a signatory aide to the Ministry of Agriculture. The ministry got plenty of bank accounts. She is signatory to one of the accounts called the Value Chain Project account. Account number 001, the USD account. Account number 001 USD 213 0314040 at LBDR. She is signatory A. Share the video. The thing juicy. We come and talk plenty. Share the video. Additionally, the Senate investigation discovered that 3 persons who are not employees of the Ministry of Agriculture, but rather contractors, were also signatories to the ministry account, while 4 contractors, including her own brother Zubin Cooper, were given 2 years contract in her office. The woman is so bad, she's a nepotist and all. Her brother Zubin Cooper, and I know Zubin, yeah, Zubin, I'm disappointed, man, Zubin. All the talk you can talk, you used to talk about and wanting to see a better Liberia. Amen, Zubin Cooper, man. Zubin Cooper, man, your sister, Jeannie Millie Cooper, you go take contract in her office. You know that nepotism, you know it's against the law. You know it's wrong, it's illegal. You let your sister get you contract in the office. No bidding process. Amen, Zubin Cooper, man, you are a disgrace. I know some of y'all will not speak to me no more, but I don't give a damn. It is sad. It is so sad. It is sad. How can a woman take contractors and put them on the ministry's bank accounts? Contractor, you're not yet contractors as signatories on an organization or to an organization's bank accounts. You are a contractor, then you are a signatory to the company's or to the ministry's bank accounts. Man, I'm going to read further. There are details here. She gave her brother Zubin Cooper 2 years, a contract for 2 years. What does Zubin Cooper know about agriculture business? Those of you who know Zubin Cooper, all Zubin Cooper know is to take camera to do documentary. That area. Zubin Cooper is a good documentary maker. He is talented. That area. What does Zubin Cooper know about agriculture business? She gave a contract for 2 years. I will tell you the value of the contract. The investigation found out that there's a man called Thomas Boki. Thomas Boki, Jeannie Millie Cooper gave him a contract as she just gave all people a contract. Management advisor. Management advisor. One Thomas Boki, he was contracted as agriculture knowledge management advisor with an annual salary of $100,000. 100,000 US dollars. She said the man an advisor. Listen to this. She said the man is agriculture management advisor for 100,000 US dollars. Thomas Boki. His contract began on February 15, 2021, and his contract will end February 14, 2023. So that the contract is for 2 years. The project this man is working on is the value of the project he's working on is $99,984. Amen. Listen to this, folks. The project the man is working on, Thomas Boki, the project is worth $99,984. Then the value of his salary, his compensation package is 100,000 US dollars. My people, y'all listening? Thomas Boki used to be deputy minister. Yes, Zubin writing me. What Zubin writing me for? Talking about really? Can you imagine Zubin writing me? Zubin, you think I do that nonsense? You know how much I supported your sister for your sister to go and be giving you contract? Yes, Zubin here writing me in my Facebook. Costa, really? Are you kidding me? You think I do that nonsense? You think I ought to be supporting people so they will go there and go get their family people their contract while they work? Zubin, you are a damn good film maker, good documentary maker. What the hell do you know about agriculture that your sister will give you a big fat contract? What the hell? Zubin, I'm not going to reach out to you about you talk about lies. Where you got lies? Where you got lies? Every day when they talk, you say that lie. Every day that lie. I am not listening to you. I will not listen to you. Don't bring it to me. Can't talk about that lie. This is no damn lie. Every day when they talk a lie. But let me read for you. Thomas Boki is former Deputy Minister for Agriculture for Extension Services. She gave him a contract valued at $100,000 US. And the value of the project the man working on is $99,984. Hey man, George, man. I gave you contract. The contract, your salary, at 1,000 US. Then the contract, the project you're working on, the project at 900 US. How can I pay you more than the?
I know swimming good. I know swimming about good.
The project you're working on, the project worth more, your salary worth more than the project.
More than your salary.
Yeah. Can you imagine? And this project is for smallholder agricultural transportation and agribusiness revitalization project. It's called Star P. Accordingly, the committee also highlighted that Minister Cooper also employed one Mr. Sylvester W. Taylor. And PUMMOA 214927-CS-INDF as financial management advisor. Financial management advisor over a project value at another $99,984. His salary is $50,000 US. Still, you give the man a contract. You pay him $50,000 US as a contractor, and the project he's working on is valued at $99,984. His salary is 50% of the value of the project that he's working on. The committee also gathered that Zubin L. Cooper, the brother of the minister, was awarded a contract as the communication and marketing specialist. And Zubin Cooper's salary is $100,000 US. His salary runs, his contract runs from February 15, 2021. And look, there's several contracts I've seen there. From February 15, 2021 to February 14, 2022. Zubin Cooper was hired, and this is the title of the contract for our brother. PMU-MOA 214927-CS-INDF. Communication and marketing specialist with an annual salary of $100,000 US. Hold on, folks. Let's do the math. How much is Zubin making a month? 100,000 US divided by 12. Zubin is making $833. That is his gross. Gross compensation. $8,033. $8,333. That is what Zubin is making. Let's move on further. $100,000 US. His salary is from February 15, 2021 to February 14, 2022. And of course, oh my God. Now, there is a gentleman called Momolu Talbot. Momolu Talbot was awarded a contract valued at $298,145.42. Hello, Momolu Talbot was awarded a contract valued at $298,145.42 by the minister, Jenny Millie Cooper, to supply F1 hybrid cocoa seeds. They gave a contract to supply cocoa seeds at the ministry. According to the investigation, those cocoa seeds have not been supplied. $298,145.42 in contract was awarded to Momolu Talbot to supply cocoa seeds, hybrid cocoa seeds, and those seeds are yet to be delivered. Fabra. This is the company that Jeannie Millie Cooper ran with her son before she became Minister of Agriculture. Let's Fabra. They ran a rice business, producing rice. Yes, locally, producing rice. The company is called Fabra Liberia Incorporated. Jeannie Millie Cooper awarded her own company a contract. Jesus Christ. Jeannie Millie Cooper awarded her own company a contract. Tell me, these people are disgusting. Fabra, Liberia Incorporated. She awarded her own company a contract. Can you imagine? She did that, yes. She awarded them a contract under the Star P project. It's called STAR-P project. The committee acknowledged in its investigation that Minister Cooper admitted that she is a founder and CEO of said institution, but she says she does not have anything to do with it. Listen to her justification. Brother Samuel, they ask her, how are you connected to Fabra Liberia Incorporated? Oh yes, I founded the company and I was once the CEO of the company, but I have nothing to do with the company. Yeah, but she awarded them a contract. She awarded Fabra and she signed the contract. She, as a Minister of Agriculture, she signed the contract. She signed the contract. The contract is for the company to supply the Minister of Agriculture 200 metric tons of rice. I think it's seed rice or what kind of rice. She awarded the contract to the company and she signed the contract. Her son runs the company. Her son. This is corruption. She founded the company. She was CEO of the company before she was CEO when she was named Minister of Agriculture. She occupied that position as CEO of that company. Then she awarded the company the contract. When you see her, she can act like she walks on water. Jeannie Millie Cooper. They're the kind of people in there. What they hold everybody else in contempt. They're better than everybody else, but then they show themselves to be nothing but a sleazy, corrupt, self-serving, narcissistic individual. And Jeannie Millie Cooper myself, we are for it. The way you not disappoint me, the way we lifted you up and you've done this, we are for it. She awarded her own company. Now, the contract value is not yet. We don't know how much yet, but to supply 200 metric tons of rice for her company to supply it. And you was asking all her Congo people, then will start writing me, because that's what they do. They come to defend their own. Now listen. Listen to this. Now, they have a management unit. They have a management unit at the ministry. The management unit, the Agriculture, Forestry, and Fishery Committee. They said that the minister refused to advertise any of these contracts, any of these projects. She never put it out there to the public. As is the law. The law says that when you want to award a contract, you publish it, you advertise it, you open it up so that people can apply. But Jeannie Millie Cooper did not do that. Jeannie Millie Cooper did not do that. Jeannie Millie Cooper simply handpicked her own people and awarded them the contract. That's what. That's it. That's it. That's all. Now, there's a guy called Ansu Kone. I know him. Some of you know him. Ansu Kone is a journalist. He works for her. Ansu Kone, the committee found out that he does not have the qualification to run that vital unit. Ansu Kone is running the Agriculture, Forestry, and Fishery Committee. He's running that. A lucrative contract she gave him. Ansu Kone is one of her people. I know Ansu Kone. He's like a big brother of mine. I used to have respect for him until he went to the Ministry of Agriculture, and the way he got there, he doesn't care. These are the people who tell you everything is bad, the system is bad, people are corrupt, but they themselves then become beneficiaries of the very corruption, and their lips are sealed. They never talk about corruption anymore. The committee found out that Ansu Kone, he signs all documents on behalf of the PMU, the Project Management Unit, the PMU. He signs all the documents, and he's a contractor. In conclusion, The committee noted that during this investigation, Minister Cooper revealed that 20 vehicles belonging to the ministry have gone missing without her knowledge. Hello? The committee found out what? They didn't find out. She told the committee. She told the committee that 20 Ministry of Agriculture vehicles have gone missing while she has been serving as Minister of Agriculture. What does that tell you? That the assets of the company, of the organization would go missing, and you, the boss, you say, you know, oh, the people stole 20 cars. I know who stole the vehicle there. The vehicle there missing. That a vehicle, when I say pencil, when I say pen or copy book, we say whole car. When you get to my it start. Then you say they gone missing. And you, the minister, you do not know. 20 vehicles. They got up and grew wings and flew away from the Ministry of Agriculture's compound. And you say you do not know. What does that show? It shows gross incompetence and negligence. 20 vehicles belonging to the Ministry of Agriculture, you say they gone missing. And you do not know who took them. You don't know who the vehicles were assigned to. Somebody told me that I one story. This is pressure tete. Yeah. Pressure tete. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ivan Wizard, her mom and her sister working there too. They said they carry Ivan Wizard there too. I mean, Ivan Wizard, our assistant minister. He carried mom and her sister. Wait. Ivan Wizard, that begin work and just speak so plenty of BBLU English. You can't even understand.
Yeah.
They said Ivan Wizard, assistant minister. Her mom working to the ministry. Wait. They won't want to tell her here. Wait. Ivan Wizard, mom and sister working there too. Ivan Wizard, your mom and your sister. Ivan Wizard carry mom to the ministry. Wait, see again. Joia, you hearing that one yet? Ivan Wizard.
They may not be
man at Geneva. Oh man, begin you are rude. Begin you will not get blessing. You assistant minister, George. You tell your old man you bring her to the company to come work there as janitor.
I tell you, spell you can get blessing again.
You can leave your man to the hall and pay her.
Huh?
You can leave your old man to the hall and you pay her salary. I mean, we say carry a man to the ministry and get her job as the janitor. Oh, the big rule. Oh, the picking one I got blessing.
Oh, so the man want for the picking at the office to be causing your man.
To be disrespecting your man.
Yeah.
You rule like that.
I mean, your blessing.
How many you watching this show here will take your old man and carry her to the place working and you make her janitor? Amen. Tell me, man. Your old man. Like bringing my grandma Jopan, who in the village in Shagamashi town. I bring her to my office and say, my grandma must be janitor. Every month I send my grandma her allowance. She not got to work. I build her house in the village. The first concrete house in our village, Mashita. So I bring my grandma to Monrovia to come be janitor in the office for the job wedding and be disrespecting my grandma. Hey man, I mean wizard. Begin to have you disrespectful.
La man get blessing again, man.
Yo, oh my boy, you say you. Now, sister, and what can I tell sister doing that? They coming to tell me too. Because I tell you information as we are discussing.
To be a janitor, at least.
I ain't got problem with your sister working. But your mom, you make your mind janitor? Huh? They said Tete built a house in 5 months. They had an agriculture fair last year. Or Tete, the deputy minister for administration, she built a house in 5 months. Pressure Tete. That one she not know A from Bofro. When they say yeah, Bofro, yeah, A, yeah, she'll be like, what A? Tell her the A from the Bofro. She'll be swiping her head. She not know even Bofro. She's a deputy minister for administration at the Ministry of Agriculture. She built a house in 5 months. Dang! Jesus Christ. My God. Labia. Hey, Labia. Huh. So, Ivan Wizard hired his mother not as employee, but as a contractor. You, Josh.
Yeah.
You hire your man as a contractor to be janitor. You not see the higher contractor for janitor.
But I think the first season means I'll do it. Yeah.
They said they advised Ivan Wizard, don't bring your own man here. They said, don't bring your own man. They said, Ivan Wizard said he will bring a man. His mother was hired as a contractor. They said the old man ain't even working, said. She can just go at the end of the month to call her salary. Contractor? You hire your man to be contractor? Janitor to be contractor? Eh? And the old man to look at it and she agreed. Eh? Wow. Woo. Jesus Christ. They say, President, her husband was working on OKFM. I think they say he's the manager there or something, OKFM. During the agricultural fair, she getting all the public relations contract to OKFM. Job where you hear me? The deputy minister for agriculture, President, who not know A from Bofro. During the agriculture fair, the ministry had last year, all the public relations contract to talk about the thing, she awarded it to OKFM. Yes. Because her husband working there. Her husband works at OKFM.
Yeah, the more of OKFM to make good money too from the government. So she will do everything possible. So her husband packing ball, also OKFM packing ball.
Yeah, they say he's working there. Tete. Can you imagine? John, let's go to the phone lines and take some calls. We will dig deeper into this thing, get more information and dig deeper. We will dig deeper, get more information. More information. Let's go to the lines, Josh. Let's take some calls. This is disgraceful.
Okay, numbers to call this morning on the show. You call 077.
I mean, with a man, a contractor, janitorial contractor. Eh? She's a contractor as a janitor. Right. Let's take some more calls there.
Okay, the numbers to call this morning.
And you know they say what Ivan Wizard said when they told him, my man, it's wrong to hire your mom as a contractor to be a janitor here. You said? They say, you know what he said?
No.
He said his salary is not enough to accommodate his family. So that the government Liberia so to pay. What did he used to have? That people picking Ivan Wizard. Eh? Ivan Wizard who used to walk by land to go to LU. To even get carpet, he never had it. Today he making over 1,000 US or 2,000 US or something as assistant minister. He said that salary not enough.
That's more people who they make it wear now. When you see the man this time, they make it war against that 24 hours.
I remember the manager come to our office.
Yeah, I know they make good.
To can compare notes with me to gain smarty.
Yeah.
And the man are big man now.
Yeah. So
I mean, the people now his salary is not enough to accommodate a family. So you gotta carry a man to the ministry to pour on the payroll. Let's take calls. Let's go to the lines. In 14 minutes, we'll take our guest from. Look, Liberia, it can just hey. It can just hey. Let's take some more calls. Then let's go take some calls.
Okay, the numbers to call this morning is 0770-102-102, 0886-010-TD8TD. The WhatsApp number +231.
Oh my God! She never advertised any of the contracts that she awarded to her people. Let her show us how she advertised these contracts. Why gave her own company a contract? It's a crime. It is illegal. It's conflict of interest. It's against the law. It's against the law. Eh? President, she hired her brother-in-law She pays him as $1,000 a month as an asset officer. Asset officer. She pays him $1,000 a month. But then the other asset officers who are not related to her, they make between $150 to $200 a month. Can you imagine, George? Listen, George. Pressure Tete, the net weight, incompetent, idiotic deputy minister for administration. She hired her brother-in-law, Sacco Brown. His name is Sacco Brown. She hired Sacco Brown and she pays Sacco Brown $1,000 a month as an asset officer. What the Sanama, the dirty Sanama Swan Sacco Brown was setting when 20 vehicles belonging to the ministry disappeared. Because asset officer ain't at their job. Their job is to make sure the assets of the entity are thoroughly maintained. They are being washed. They keep an inventory of all the ministry's assets, and they know the status of each asset owned by the ministry. And Sacco Brown makes $1,000 a month as asset officer, whereas the other asset officers make between $150 to $200.
Wow.
So what kind of good job that Sacco Brown, the brother-in-law of the deputy minister, President Tete, who we know A from Bofro, can do better than the other asset officers, that he should make 5 times what they make. Oh, because his brother can do good job. And George?
Yeah.
Why a qualification? His brother can do good job to the hall. In a bedroom. So because your brother can perform good. Eh?
Okay, we have a call here on the line already.
Hello, George, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, George, almost, I think I to say good morning, my name is Forenta. I just want to say to you that you know that everybody who's is appointed in the government are all criminals. All of them are so criminals. And we said another statement. How will I be a deputy minister? They have go make my man to be clean up. Why did my man get sent out to the hall? I be giving you, I be serving you, I be feeding you, sending full money to her. Yeah, go there, tell my man, I say my man can wear, be cleaning the pool office, be doing all small things. I get to it. It's very foolish. Maybe you want to take money to someone, get another thing and do the other thing. I can make my man to be clean like somewhere where I will be. Thank you.
So hold on there. Then President Tete hire her sister. She hired her sister. And her sister makes $600 US. Her sister does not go to work. She hired her biological sister. I will get her name. Her sister does not go to work. She makes $600 US a month. She hired her brother-in-law. Look, it's sad. It's too sad. Let's take some more calls there. More information. As we get it, we will release it. We will put the whole Ministry of Agriculture. Her sister's name is Comfort Man. President Tete hired her sister by the name of Comfort Man, and her sister does not go to work. And she makes $600 US a month. Her brother-in-law, Sacco Brown, she hired him as asset officer. He makes $1,000 US a month, while the base salary for asset officers is $150 to $200 US. Let's take more calls. Go back to the phone lines.
Yeah, good morning. How are you? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, Costa.
Yeah, but good morning.
Morning.
Welcome.
Thank you. You know, some of all been talking that in long time. We tell you, if government corrupt, it's a sentimental or we know the heart. Yeah, we know the highway end. It started with stealing it. They got no labor heart. They imagine they get the corrupt. They never go nowhere. Yo. Every ministry of the CDC government, it is taken to hear all of them call. You see what it happened? People similar fool, foreigner that take poor money together and give it to all. Up to now, 80% never receive it. They eat the money, then they say, the VIP Jolly is that. The government for the hate to report all cause law. We got no feeling for Liberia, but we love you. But other diseases, someone was talking about it. People were not able. And Liberia was that was happen. You could not know.
Okay. Let's take another call. Thank you.
Talking part of stupidness.
Okay, but one more. Okay.
More information, folks. Let the information from the Minister of Agriculture keep coming. And all these things are happening on the watch of Jenny Millie Cooper.
Yes.
But you know what I'm talking?
Good morning, Henry Costa. Good morning,
She's awarding us
Nigeria.
contract, giving our family people contracts.
Good morning, Chacho.
Yeah,
Yes.
take another call.
Yeah.
The thing about agricultural ministry is something very pathetic. I can recall just 2 months ago, there was a distribution of farming utensils to farmers, right? But they said it was actually for rural Montserrat County. But guess what? I watched those people distributing those materials to people from Nima. People brought trucks from the southeast. They brought trucks for those things. They had watering can, they had chemicals, they had seeds, they have colossus and all the things that you name them. But it was meant for rural Montserrat Agricultural Association, all of those local farmers, because they sent their name. But people give a Nima, they brought trucks. And then they put the things inside, they carry it. Then in less than 2 weeks, my uncle to register for it, so I went that day, he traveled, so I went to go get his materials. And to have gotten it, it was very difficult. And in fact, his supply was reduced 50%. Then after 2 weeks, I went in the store, I saw those same materials in every store in real life. In fact, I bought for my farming, I bought it $25 for real life, and the same material distributed by the agricultural ministry. And right now, if you go and check, or anyone from the agricultural ministry, if you ask them, they will tell you, look at the material they have there, they were distributing, and go in every store. Because all of the material in the store there around here. Just check it out. So I just got to know that indeed, if this government try to help local farmers so that they can produce, people are in there selling the materials. So it's so bad. Thank you.
Okay, Chacho.
Take another caller. We'll take a few more calls, and in a few minutes we'll take our guests from Teach for Liberia.
Good morning, Paga.
Yeah, good morning.
I'm Timothy Smith calling for Grand Pastor. Look, Costa, thank you so much. You know, this government is a complete embarrassment. You take your mama, go send her in a bathroom, a clean bathroom. You're the deputy minister. Can you imagine what kind of embarrassment that? The woman that born you, the woman that took care of you, you send her in public bathroom. Imagine, President, we are in a government bathroom. The way he did it. So, you know, I just want to appreciate so much Costa for bringing the thing in order. When we're talking, the other people say, oh, Costa can talk to my brother. You can bring out the truth. They say that they're not a Congo woman. If you call yourself Congo woman, I can remember Costa when you're celebrating that woman. When you're on your show celebrating that woman, you're there now, all over. You're just stealing all over. So why you will help the country now? Where we going? Look, thank you so much for your show, man. Costa, thank you so much. Let God bless her.
Okay, my brother.
You know, they say President Tete, the deputy minister, she has another sister there. This one is next to Comfort Pan. Her sister, who she pays $600 US, that does not go to work. She has another sister who works there. She's younger than Comfort. And she pays that sister through the Ministry of Agriculture. And that sister is managing her business through her brother-in-law. She runs a business, and that sister manages that business through the brother-in-law. And she pays her from the ministry. So she got her sister working for her, running her private business, but she pays her through the Ministry of Agriculture. And Ginny Millie Cooper is sitting down right there. And this is this is going on. But what can Ginny Millie Cooper do? When Ginny Millie Cooper herself got all her people there that she hired, illegally hired, no bidding process, nothing whatsoever. So everything goes. Let's take some more calls there. Okay. In 4 minutes, our guests should join us, and we will not be talking politics. We'll go straight to them and talk about that. Let's take some more calls.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, guys. This is Live to
Welcome to the program.
you chair for the podcast on the club. As a spokesperson for the group, we want to take this time to thank Rita. We thank you very much for the work well done. And we are marking the posted some 2023 to see you in the Senate. Thank you very much.
Okay, my brother. Okay, 0770102. Yep, let's go to the phone line. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yep. Your name and where you calling from?
Right now I'm in Maryland.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you. Good stuff. Good morning, my man.
Morning.
Hey, this is Paul Bismarck calling from Maryland.
Hey, Paul, what's up, my brother?
Yeah, thank you, sir. I'm watching the show this morning, and I'm feeling so sad for Liberia because just a couple of like yesterday, someone called me who's a very big physician. He was in the he was running around for George Weah during the election time, and he worked in the government, local position for like maybe a few years before George Weah. They came and they cut his pay. This grown man have a family in Liberia, and they only pay him $125 from making $500. They cut his pay to $125. Can't feed his family, nothing like that. And then you have this woman who shouldn't even be in the government. They're in the government making money, and because her son is in solution by Liberia, actually.
Okay.
It's sad, Paul. It's really sad, heartbreaking. Thank you, my brother. Paul Bismarck there, calling from Maryland, the USA. George, let's see whether we can take two more calls, and we'll call it a day on this segment, and we're going to go and take our guest from Teach for Liberia. One more call, and we'll go and take our guests. And folks, I really encourage you to stay tuned and listen. I know some of you only find political conversations or discussions interesting, but I encourage you, this is extremely important. This is education. What an amazing job these people are doing. And so I encourage you to stay tuned and listen to what we're going to say. George, no more calls, please. No more calls. We're going to go and take our guests. We already have two of them joining us. Two of them have already joined, and we're waiting for the others. I'm going to go, and they're in the back room, backstage. I'm going to add them now. Let me add them. All right, great. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Great, welcome.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
It's a pleasure, and you're all on time, and that's fantastic. Time is very, very important. Folks, we have with us the interim CEO of Teach for Liberia, an organization that's part of a global network of dedicated people, in the very noble fight, of course, for improving education around the world. And in Liberia, they're called Teach for Liberia. They recruit, train university graduates, and place them in the classrooms across 3 counties currently: Magibi, Montserrat, and Bumi, and in schools that are in very dire need of teachers. That's what they do. I want you to stay tuned and just watch these people. So we have the CEO, Madam Eileen Saba. We have Shari Raji. I forgot what Shari does there, but of course she will tell us. We have Kylie Bobler, and others will join us later on as we go on. I want to say, ladies, good morning again and welcome. So we're going to begin with each of you. Just tell us a little bit about, what you do at Teach for Liberia. We will begin with none other but the CEO herself, Eileen.
Good morning, everyone, wherever you are. Thank you so much, Henry, Mr. Costa, and your able staff, Hawkeye member. Thank you so much for having us. We are indeed humbled to be here this morning. I am the interim CEO for Teach for Liberia. I have a background in education. That is all I know. That's my life in teacher supervision. So I'll go ahead and call on the next person, Rode. Mrs. Gardner, please.
Good morning, all. My name is Rode Bethel Gardner, and I am the Administrative Manager at Teach for Liberia. Very happy to be on with you all this morning, and I will tag Kylie.
Thank you so much, Rode.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I am Kylie Broplay. I am the Teacher Training and Support Manager at Teach for Liberia. I taught special education in the States for a few years. I taught at the American School in Liberia before coming to Teach for Liberia. Shari?
Yes. Hi. Good morning, everybody. I'm Shari Raji. I am the head of recruitment, selection, and marketing at Teach for Liberia. I've been so for the past 2 years now. Yeah, that's it, basically.
Great. Dr. Forte, Dr. Stefania Forte, is your turn.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Henry. Thank you, Boyka. I think someone is George here today.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone. My name is Dr. Stefania Forte. I'm partner of Teach for Liberia. I'm very, very happy to be here and to allow these wonderful ladies to showcase the work, the wonderful sustainable work that they do at Teach for Liberia. My specific training, my doctorate in education, leadership, curriculum, and instruction, my concentration, and my specific area of passion and training, specializations in family literacy, especially making sure that we can equip the home environment to support students as they enter formal schooling. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ladies, and it's a pleasure to have you all on. It's very early in the morning for those of you in the States, but this is the time we do the show. Many thousands of people will watch later and listen later, and there are thousands listening across our 6 platforms. We'll go to Eileen. Eileen, tell us about Teach for Liberia. What exactly, we know what you do, you train teachers basically, but tell us about the vision, the work, and the impact that you're making. And you can delegate to your folks as you see the need to do so.
Absolutely. Thank you. So let me just go from a personal experience and then I'll jump quickly to the vision.
Mhm.
After I had been teaching, right, for so many years, I decided to go and visit Liberia. It was 2010 or about 2010, 2012. I don't remember the exact year. And when I started to visit schools, right? As my background is elementary education, that's what I have my undergrad in. And my graduate is in curriculum and instruction with supervision on training teachers, emphasis on supervision. And I saw such a dire need of my help, people like myself. And I thought to myself, I'm just a drop in the bucket in America. America doesn't need me. There are lots, thousands of teachers like myself. What can I do to bring what I've learned from America to Liberia? I need to help my people, help the teachers here. So I started to go to Liberia voluntarily. I will go there, train teachers, etc., etc. And then I came across Teach for Liberia. Teach for Liberia vision totally aligned with mine, that all Liberian children have a right to equal, excellent education, not leaving anyone behind, whether you have money or not. You, as a Liberian child, have the right to excellent education. And I said, you know what? This is totally in alignment with my vision, which is the vision also of Teach for Liberia. And that is what we do to provide quality education to Liberian students. I'm gonna tag Kylie, because Kylie, having a background here in teaching, I think she too can give a little bit of insight as to why she joined this movement. Kylie.
Yeah, thank you, Ms. Saba. I would say a lot of what you said definitely reflected my own story. I got married to a Liberian, so that's what brought me to Liberia. And I fell in love with the culture, but then I also saw this need and I had this desire to just help in any way that I could. Because like you, Miss Saba, I taught in the States. I have my undergraduate in special education, elementary education. I have my master's in educational leadership, and education is something I'm very passionate about. So if you show me a classroom that doesn't have a good teacher and students that aren't learning well, it breaks my heart.
Exactly.
It really does. So I think the mission of Teach for Liberia is to look at all of the classrooms, no matter what community you're living in, no matter what economic status you have in your family, and provide an education that every human is worthy of.
Exactly.
And every Liberian is worthy of.
Thank you so much, Carly. For someone who is not from Liberia, now we consider you to be from Liberia. You're attached to us and you're contributing. We're particularly grateful to you for your service and your contribution to one of the most, if not the most vital thing, any country, any person can give to their children: education, quality. So thank you very much. We'll go to Rode. Rode, tell us, what exactly do you do, and how did you sign up to be a part of this and to be a part of this great work?
Well, I'm also like Kylie. I married a Liberian and I came here, and that is something that was just mind blowing to me from the beginning. How is it that all these beautiful, intelligent children with so much potential are either in school and not learning, or on the street selling market, and no one is trying to stop them or push them into classrooms? So hearing about Teach for Liberia, and I applied, and immediately I couldn't be happier to try and make a difference. It's really necessary, and I'm happy to be working for this cause with wonderful women who feel the same passion.
That's really, really good. Shari, you're there as well, and I'm told you have a background in something else other than teaching, actually. Engineering, I'm told?
Yes, I'm a mechanical engineer by trade, technically. So I was working in engineering, and I was happy there, right? And then I was poached, basically, to join this cause. And just the way it was presented, just the way it was, I mean, it's honestly, but just the way it was presented, it's like, how do you not, when you hear the numbers, when you see the statistics, and you see like physically what the effect of all of this is, you just have to be passionate about it. You just have to want to jump in and help to fix it. And I have previously worked in education at Smart Liberia before, but I was working more along the lines of how to help university graduates find employment. But this was more so targeted to the classroom, to the young children, and seeing. So basically, I recruit the fellows. I'm the one that spearheads the process of ensuring that we get the quality, university graduates, and have them in the classroom, right? So the work that I do, the impact that I make is direct. You can immediately see when you recruit one fellow, you see the quality of the fellow, see the quality of the teaching that they're providing, and you see the students' lives that are changed. There's so many stories we have of students whose lives have changed based on one fellow or two fellows or whatever, and just seeing that tangible immediate impact, it just, I don't know, I can't see myself doing anything else right now, even if it's not specifically education, just like in producing quality solutions to developmental issues that Liberia has. And that's just, that's why I'm here.
That's really amazing because, as you said, there's a direct correlation between the quality of teachers to the quality of education that's being provided to the kids. And to see that and to see that change in educational outcomes is something I believe must be really rewarding. And you being the one tasked at Teach for Liberia to source those quality teachers who would then be trained and deployed must be a really great job. Yeah, not a bad thing at all, leaving engineering to go and do something.
I mean, don't talk down on engineering, and that's what I'm saying.
No, I am not, but I'm just saying it's nobler. Let's just put it out.
But you know what, Henry? You know what?
I bring the engineering methodology to the world of development. So I still combine.
You're still utilizing the skills and the knowledge.
Exactly. Rode and Shari are slowly being brainwashed into education. Trust me.
Which is an amazing thing.
It's an amazing taking what their background. Look, this woman here, Rode, you speak Mandarin, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's amazing.
This woman did her graduate studies where? In China, right?
In Beijing.
Beijing. So these women, I mean, I'm just like, wow. They always manage to wow me.
Great talent. A pool of talent.
Yes.
Dr. Forte, you are an affiliate, an associate, a partner of Teach for Liberia. Tell us how you came in touch with them and what made you say, I'm going to work with these amazing, mostly women, which is amazing. Mostly women, super talented, super brilliant women. How did you come in touch with them? Get in touch with them.
Exactly. Yeah, you just answered the first part of my question. You see how brilliant these women are. So it's impossible to not see them, their skills and their passion for education. I've been familiar with Teach for All, Teach for Liberia. I shared an office space with them in Liberia before. So I'm familiar with especially the interim CEO, Ms. Eileen Saba. And as you can see, they do not only have the passion, they have the technical skills and the training for this work, because we know that passion is not enough for sustainable change, but you need the training, you need the technical expertise, and these women have it. And like you said, it's all women leadership. So their passion, their work is definitely contagious. I got to know the CEO. She captures my attention all the time. She's an interesting person, a very seasoned professional. Then I was able to meet her team of all women so far, and just amazing work they're doing when it comes to enhancing teachers' work in Liberia and ultimately giving students quality education. So I feel privileged that I know them, and I feel privileged to just be here in their company.
Thank you so much, folks, for watching. We have an incredible panel of brilliant women, passionate, brilliant, and having a brilliant woman is a great thing, and having a passionate, brilliant woman is an even better thing, because you get to benefit a lot from that, and that's exactly what we have here at Teach for Liberia. Now we're going to get to the nitty-gritty of it. And Eileen, you recruit teachers, train them, place them in the classroom, but tell us, how exactly do we go about that, and what kind of support do you provide for those teachers? And how do you ensure you get the best teachers to train and recruit, train, place, monitor, and support? Tell us how you go about that.
Okay, so I'm going to, if it's okay with you, I'm going to let the recruitment manager talk about the recruitment phase. Then I'm going to let the teacher training and support manager, Mrs. Broccoli, talk about how we support them. These ladies, they're experts in their areas. Shari, please talk about recruitment.
Happy to. Okay. So the process, basically, it entails us coming up with a proper plan, right? You have to come up with a proper plan, obviously. So the whole goal is to make sure we're targeting young university graduates, people who have degrees. It doesn't have to be in education. I'm not from education, right? It has to be some in any field, actually, because we will give you the training, like Mrs. Brooke will talk about later. Sorry, Kylie. But we'll give you the training. So we don't need you to have to come to the table with education training, but we do need you to have a university degree, a bachelor's degree minimum. So when we recruit from different universities across the country, we have partnerships with different institutions. We travel to different focus groups, to different youth groups, to different organizations, basically. And the goal is to make sure we're widening our pool, right? For example, after the first year of recruitment, we realized that we didn't have enough female fellows. So for the next round, we tailored the recruitment to ensure that we're targeting more women-focused youth groups, because it has to be balanced, right? We have to make sure we're bringing to the classroom as many men as we're bringing as many women. So we continuously tailor the recruitment process, our targets, to make sure we're catering to whatever lack we see in the classroom and within our youth communities. So we go to universities, we recruit them. There's a rigorous process. You have to take tests, you have to do interviews, you have to do a lot of things. There's a group project, et cetera, et cetera. So we put you through this process. We matriculate you into the training aspect of the whole program. So Mrs. Brooklyn will talk about that.
Fantastic. So then we go to Kylie. Kylie, let's talk about that, Mrs. Brooklyn. So after you vetted them, they've been put through this battery of tests and evaluation and all kinds of things. Then they come to you. Where do we go from there?
Yeah, so they come to us and they are in a 6-week intensive training where me and my team of other well-educated trainers put them in a classroom for 6 weeks, and we learn and we study and we go in depth of what is teaching, what is it supposed to look like, what does it look like in Liberia now, and why do we want it to change? What can we change about it to make it the best quality education we can? So not only do we go through the current Ministry of Education C certificate, we also focus on differentiated learning and classroom management styles and overall best teaching practices. What does that look like? So we do all of that in 6 weeks. And then from there, because training doesn't stop at 6 weeks. I know personally for me, I learned the most in school when I was in the classroom, when I did my internships and I was in the classroom.
Right.
So then from there, we place them in the classrooms, but we don't leave them on their own. We have, again, my team, we go in and we mentor them. We observe them, we train them, we set goals for them and with them. So they're part of their own goal setting. And then bi-monthly, we go into their classrooms, we monitor those goals, we check in with them, we have phone calls, we have meetings, and continued training throughout the year. So they're with us for 2 years. We do that for 2 whole years in the classroom, mentoring them until they're finished with our fellowship.
So even though they already have a college degree, which is a prerequisite to get picked and recruited into the program, trained, they still have to go through a 2-year training and mentoring and process in order to come out as a fellow of the program, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes,
Fantastic.
and to add a bit, we always say we're not a teacher training fellowship. We are a
Right.
leadership development fellowship. So whilst you're getting the actual technical skills you need to be a teacher, we're also giving you professional development skills that you need to be a professional. Because it's possible that you might not want to stay in the classroom after the 2 years, right? So we realize that and we cater to that. We design trainings and skill set development to ensure that you have all of the skills that a young professional entering the workforce has after you leave our fellowship. So it's about developing the whole person, not just the teacher, as Nsaba always says.
It's always like that. You have to teach to the whole child. You're not only teaching to the brain, because you're developing those academic skills into great leadership skills. So those two go hand in hand. Yes, the whole child. But we've got someone here. Rode keeps me in check. She keeps us in check. Don't fix your mouth like that, because I couldn't do it without you. You know that. So Henry, this woman is she takes care of everything when we go in, and we take care of those things in there. Rhoda is at the back and at the front, the sides, making sure we're all on the right track with our monies, our commercials, our ads, our whatever. She takes care of those things. Yes.
Yeah, you run the organization, Rode. Yeah, let's hear a little bit more about what you do, Rode.
Well, as she said, I'm on the back end supporting at all ways I can, basically. So I'm in a little bit of all of it. And for me, I find that to be so satisfying because I'm seeing how this machine works at every aspect. And basically, I'm just a supporter in the background cheering on and making sure everything goes smoothly.
That's really good. Before we come to Dr. Forte, I'd just like to say, folks, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time, that is, to all my friends, all my good friends, all of our people, we at the COP, we are passionate about development in the country. And education is one of the most cardinal elements of development. There are countries in this world that have attained great progress without having, natural resource endowments. They don't have gold and diamond and timber. All they have is a highly skilled, highly trained, highly educated population. And they've been, and with that education, they've been able to, innovate and create. And you can only do that with education. And so we value it quite tremendously. And so we at the COP have decided that we're going to give our support to Teach for Liberia in a way that's impactful, that's meaningful. And how do we do that? We want to contribute, raise funds to support their work. They're currently having some challenges, as do we all, a financial challenge. And so we're trying to help them raise some money to tie them over until things become smooth sailing. So that's what we're going to do. So I told him, I asked him, I said, hey, these people have been doing all this great work, and I didn't know about it, and it's a shame on me, I didn't know about it. But and part of what we do here is we recognize and we acknowledge and we support good people who are doing good things for our people. And so that's why they're on. Dr. Forte got in touch with them because of the great work they're doing. And she's passionate about education as an educator herself. And she's financially contributing to that great work as well. So we brought them on so that you hear them for yourselves. And you can tell the quality of work that they are doing. And so when you give me your money, you would know that it's money well spent, money well donated. And so tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time, we will have a live fundraiser. You know how we do it. And I know my people always come through. And I know we got some big pocket donors who are going to come. My friend Paul Bismarck, I know you're on here watching. I know you're going to contribute to that. You're passionate about education as well. Lots of good friends. The COP folks who've activated and notify all our chapters. They're all going to be on tomorrow, and we'll raise some money. And we're going to do that. We're going to commit to raising $40,000. I know I'm setting the bar low because I know my people don't always come through, but I'm saying we can raise up to $40,000. If 2,000 of our people contributed $20 per person, that's 40 grand. And that money would go towards paying a stipend. They call it a stipend, but I know compared to what a lot of teachers make in Liberia, and teachers are so underappreciated in Liberia. And what Teach Liberia does is great. Now, Eileen, before we come to you, I'm going to come to Dr. Forte first, and then I'll come to you to tell us, because we want to now focus on why we need to support the work that you do and by and through the fundraising effort. But Dr. Forte, you are contributing financially, other than just in other ways, the work that they're doing. What made you say to yourself, I need to chip in, I need to help?
Yeah, first of all, I understand the value of their work, and we understand that Liberia is in this education crisis that is called, but a crisis doesn't last. I always say a crisis does not last 20, 25 years. So apparently we need to get the right formula to attack our educational system and make sure that we can provide quality education for students and also provide quality training and leadership opportunities for our teachers. So I came into this space at a critical moment because Teach for Liberia just transitioned from a previous CEO to a new CEO. Ms. Eileen Saba is the interim CEO now. So I'm providing my resources by finding my words of encouragement and whatever I can do as an education expert at work as well with my finances. So I was able to commit to donating $25,000 over a year time span to make sure that they're able to pay the teachers and enable us to get this Catalyst grant. And I say a critical point because Ms. Saba is the interim CEO, so she's been a part of this team of Teach for Liberia in another capacity, but now she is in this leadership position and she needs our support because they now have this financial rut that they're in where teachers are not being paid. So ultimately the students, over 7,000 students are going to be underserved. So I'm in a space that I'm an educator, I'm a Liberian, I understand the value of what they do, and I know that we need to make sure that they keep afloat and that they can carry on this wonderful work of sustainable quality training and leadership programs for teachers.
Thank you, Dr. Forte. And I'm going to come back to you there, Eileen. So you have a network. You're impacting up to 7,000 students, I'm told, across the three counties in which you operate: Bombing, Montserrado, and McGibby. 7,000. And these fellows that you train are imparting knowledge in these kids, and also impacting them in other ways, mentorship, leadership skills and stuff like that, that you're teaching the very fellows themselves. And I'm told you provide a stipend for each of these teachers. And you want to talk about that? Up to $250?
Well, we try not to the public. We try not to say specifically, but those teachers, I'm sure they're telling people they know. We try to
Some
pay
of them have told me. Some of them posted.
Exactly. We pay over 10% of government salaries. Correct, Shari? We pay over 10%.
What does that mean, over 10%?
No. So sorry.
Let my recruitment manager come in, because she knows how to fix it correctly.
Okay, so we did a study. We did some research, not just with teachers in the government payroll, but just across the different sectors, entry-level roles, right? When you graduate from university, the first roles you get, right? What are those salaries? We did some research, we gathered those numbers, and we designed our stipend to be 10% more than the average entry-level salary that you would get in Liberia as an entry-level employee. So that's the figure.
Yes. Okay. So yes, we do provide that. Thank you, Shari, for the clarity. We provide that, and we call it a stipend, as you rightfully put it, Henry. Teachers, and it's a global problem. It's not only in Liberia.
Even in the U.S.
Everywhere, teachers are so underappreciated. Look, I taught for 20 years before I could say, I'm making small money now. 20 years. When I reached 20 years in this country before I started making small money. So imagine in a developing country like Liberia. So it's a global fact. They're always underappreciated. So we always, our teachers, but I want to add something also to the training we do with the teachers in our training institute. During this last year was, and it still is to some extent, a challenge for us. During a pandemic, we had to twist and turn, and so many curveballs we were thrown. We went through some internal crisis. We were able to fix it at the end. But before that, because of the pandemic, we were changing training schedules. We were moving training institute. Oh my God. But we did it. We got through it. What we did, and what we would like to continue doing once we resume funding, is to continue what we call, Henry, a Nations Builder series. We bring professionals, people of different background, expertise. We bring them, and we'll bring them to a Zoom meeting with our fellows, and they talk to them. We use Liberians, professional Liberians. For example, we could call Dr. Forte to talk to our teachers. Why do we do that? We do that because we want them to understand that Liberians can aspire to the highest levels of professionalism. We don't have to remain these people who we criticize and we're corrupt with this. No, Liberians can, given the opportunities. What we do, we're providing opportunities. We want one day for all our children to be able to walk on the streets of Monrovia, Liberia, speaking well, being able to comprehend. Literacy is a huge problem in Liberia. To be able to read, to understand. We want them to not only to open their mouths to curse at people or to insult people or denigrate others, but to be able to uplift each other in just the way they talk. So maybe those are high expectations, but they're doable. And if you have the right people in place who can teach, you understand me, develop good teachers, teach them leadership abilities so that they can, through our Nation Builder series. We just had a neurosurgeon on our show not too long. He's a Liberian. He walked through the waters during the Civil War. Today, vascular surgeon, excuse me, not neuro, but vascular surgeon. Today, if you go to his hometown, you will see his picture on billboards. This is somebody who walked through the waters during the Civil War. So we can do it. We can do it. We just need more people, more people who are deeply committed. And I couldn't begin to tell you all thank you. Thank you just doesn't cut it. Dr. Forte, she is our angel right now to see what we're doing and to bring it to light. Because trust me, somebody said we are unsung heroes. I kind of agree with that. We don't talk too much. We try to get more action done so that Liberia will benefit for it. Thank you.
Folks, I'm sure you're all incredibly moved. I can see some of the comments, hundreds and hundreds of them. Just glancing through some of them, you were all impressed, as was I, which is why they're here in the first place. And all of us who mean well for Liberia know that the greatest investment we can make in the future of our country is in our children. And that is by giving them quality education. And there's a one thing that can take you anywhere. It's a global passport. Mm-hmm. You know, I think it was a great person once said, an educated person is a citizen, because that is all you need to go anywhere, to live anywhere and be competitive. We give our children the kind of education that makes them compete with anyone from anywhere. And that's what you need. Trust me, I know that. Even the little education I have, it shows me of that fact. And so tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern time, people are already donating. Somebody said they're going to give 150. That's very good. So tomorrow, people will give money. I know our people. When they know that good people are doing good things, and they support. And that is what we do here. We identify good causes, good people, such as these wonderful people, wonderful women who are doing great work, and we collaborate with them for the good of our country. And let's talk about these schools that you select. What are the criteria upon which the selection is made for deployment after you've trained these teachers? You know, what qualifies a school or makes a school deserving of these highly trained teachers?
Well, one of the things we look at, and I'll let Shari chime into as selection person, we look at schools that are underserved, right? So schools that will mostly benefit from our teachers, communities that are struggling.
In the greatest need.
I'm sorry?
In the greatest need.
In the greatest need. That's the first thing we look at. We're only in the few counties we're in now, just because realistically, because we want our teacher training and support mentors, or for layman's term, our coaches, to be able to get to those schools quickly where they can monitor those teachers. Our goal is to have them in the classroom, in a particular classroom, 2-3 times a month. Right, ladies? That's we decided 2-3 times. So we want them to be able to monitor them. Now, during the rainy season, we know some of those roads are impassable. So, but if right now, if we can just get them to closer to where we are and make it realistic, more doable, where we can monitor, because you can train a teacher, but if you're not monitoring that teacher, then you have no way of knowing whether that teacher understood whatever you taught them. So you've got to see the teacher in action in the classroom teaching, and with best practices being displayed at all times. So that's why we right now in the counties we're hoping once we get some more funding in, we can expand to maybe Maryland County, for example. Yes. Shari, chime in if I left anything out.
So that mostly covers it. And then, so we are partners of the Ministry of Education. So we do work with them in terms of our training curriculum, in terms of sometimes our partner schools. We partner with government schools and private schools, but the main underlying factor is that, like Ms. Saba said, they have to be schools that need us. So majority of our schools are schools that are in dire need of these kind of quality teaching, where the students are not getting access to this kind of education.
And Henry, one more thing. When these teachers go into those schools, Teach for Liberia teachers, it's always our goal that they are models of great teaching. So they go there with the idea that they will impact those other teachers. Some of the teachers may not have gotten good trainings or the levels of trainings that they receive from us or expectations. So
and they can only put out what they have.
Exactly. So it's the teach one kind of mentality that we want. Good examples of teaching. Yes, good teaching.
And someone asked about the website. Oh, yes, they do have a website. In fact, somebody I spoke with a friend yesterday. We were talking. I said, hey, bro, you know what? He's a good friend, Gus Coleman. He always supports the good work that we do and good causes that we identify with. And I said, Gus, at the end of our conversation, I said, Gus, I'm going to be having this group on the show tomorrow. And then on Saturday, we're going to be having a fundraiser for them. And I would like you to chip in. He said, oh, sure. Send me the website. So I sent him the website. This is the website, folks. It's Teach for Liberia. You know, it is spelled as it sounds, all one word. .org. That's Teach for Liberia. .org. And I just pinned the website at the bottom of the live feed. And those of you listening via the audio streaming apps, that is the website. You can look them up. And you will see in a very comprehensive, concise way, you will see exactly what it is they do and how they do it. It's so beautiful. They had one of our meetings we had. They did a whole presentation for me, and they did it for my team. And so we're with them all the way. And I see folks are already fired up, and people are asking me for the Cash App handle, and they already want to start sending money, even though the fundraiser is actually tomorrow. But yeah, so it is great. Know that whatever you contribute tomorrow and subsequent fundraising efforts that we will host will go directly to impact a child somewhere in Bomi County or Montserrado or Magiri for now. And hopefully in the future, as it said, they will expand into other parts of the country which are in similar need as are these three counties in which they currently serve. So folks, we're not going to take some calls tomorrow. It will be a Zoom thing. We'll open it up. We'll provide a Zoom link. Anybody can join in and you can give. And we're going to do several fundraisers. That's what we're going to do. We're going to spread it over a period, say every 2 months, we're going to come back. If we don't raise, our target is $40,000. So raise to contribute directly to them. And so, you know, we know that we're optimistic that we're going to take a deep stab into that figure, a $40,000 figure. But if we, you know, whatever it is we can do tomorrow, we'll come back and we'll do more and all of that. And you know, just so we can keep them afloat to keep doing what they do. Nora Hooks, I know you're from Maryland County, so you're saying, Eileen, don't forget your home county, Maryland. And
Absolutely. No, I will not forget. No.
And she will give tomorrow. Dama Oma.
Okay.
She's a wonderful, wonderful mother of mine. She's going to contribute tomorrow. I can almost tell you how much Oma will give tomorrow without speaking to her.
What's her name again? Henry, what's her name?
Mother Nora Hooks.
Okay.
Yeah, she's an incredible mother of mine.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's going to be on the fundraiser tomorrow. She will contribute. I know these people.
Thank you.
Support anything good that we support, as long as it's for the good of the country.
Mm-hmm.
So, ladies, I just want to say it's fantastic. I have a very good feeling about tomorrow, and I know we're gonna get some money. And thanks to all these fintech apps, the Cash App, the Zelle, and the PayPal, and the money can come in real time. You know. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. So we're gonna go around the table and close up as our time is up. And Eileen, you are in the States. Dr. Forte, you're in the States. You go, you all gotta go to bed. Me, I'm used to this thing. I've been doing it.
You can see that. You see my eyes. I'm trying to stretch to keep them open, right?
Well, I could go on for another several hours.
Oh God.
All right. So I want to say thank you very much, and I look forward to having all of you on tomorrow. We should have a great time. We're gonna make it fun. Find some music. We're gonna play some music while we're on. It's gonna be like a virtual party type thing, raising money for a good cause and interspicing it with some fun as well. Okay. So let's go around the table Dr. Forte would like to begin with you. Your parting comments, please, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Henry, for allowing these women who already have the credibility, allowing them to have the visibility here on your platform. And I'm to the audience, I just want to tell them this is what nation building looks like. This is what women's empowerment, this is what it looks like. This is the manifestation of it. So when you have great leaders and you have technocrats and you have people who have the passion, they put in the work, and they're going to provide good service for the teachers and ultimately the students in Liberia. So thank you to this platform. Thank you to COP. Thank you to all the donors so far. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow because you're contributing to something that greatly contributes to changing the lives of young children in Liberia, ultimately to eradicating people from poverty. So thank you to these wonderful ladies for being here. And I'm always amazed and always feel privileged to be in your company. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Rode?
Sorry. That's a tough follow-up. Dr. Forte, you said that so perfectly. Wow. So I just want to piggyback off of that and again say thank you for listening to us. Thank you for believing in us. These comments are definitely uplifting and making us realize that we should have been out there a lot more. So we will continue to come to you and let you know the great work we're doing. Thank you again, everyone. And together we will make a difference, the difference Liberia needs. Thank you.
And before we go to the next person, Kylie, Mrs. Brookland, I just want to say to you, on top of us availing the platform to ask our people to chip in toward a great cause, a great work that you're doing, also consider us, a media partner, a public relations partner, because people need to know the good work that you're doing. I believe it was Abraham Lincoln who said, "Public policy only works when public sentiment is in favor." So sometimes you need to build that tide, that tidal wave of public sentiment. People need to know the great stuff you're doing. So, exposure will do you some good, So let's go to Mrs. Brooklyn. Give us your parting comments, please.
So I just want to echo what the other ladies have said. Thank you so much for giving us this time and this platform to speak about such an important topic. I just want to encourage everyone that this is not something that we can do on our own. So we really appreciate all of the support you've given us. And a country can't change in one day. So continue to support us and help us with this. Thank you.
Right.
I like that.
I like that.
Rome was not built in a day.
Yes.
Sorry?
Yes, I feel like there's nothing left for me to say. It's very bad to be
there
almost
is.
last.
No, I'm going to be last. You still got some
Almost
stuff.
last. You're coming. But I don't know. I'm very grateful for us being on this show and just having access to your platform, Mr. Costa, and to all the people that are watching and hopefully donating tomorrow. Thank you so much. We want to keep doing this work. We want to keep providing fellows to students, providing access to quality education. We want to grow our number of fellows. I want to recruit our third cohort. I really want to recruit our third cohort. So your support will make it possible for us to do all of that, and your support will make it possible for more Liberian children to have access to what they deserve. It's their right. They should have this, and we're just helping our partners in the government to do this. So thank you all so much for helping us.
Yeah, I like that you said that quality education is a right. In fact, it's a human rights issue.
Exactly.
It is not a privilege. Every child, regardless of who his or her parents are, is entitled to quality education. And Eileen, did Kali?
Huh?
Has Kali? Oh yes, Mrs.
Kylie
Brooklyn,
spoke,
right?
Yes, Mrs. Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, good. Yeah. So now we come to you.
So,
Eileen.
thank you. It's just not sufficient. Our gratitude will be evidenced in the work we continue to do for Liberia. What we do transcends politics, transcends political parties. Our party is the Liberian children. When we empower those teachers, we empower your children. My children are not better than yours. My children got good education. I got a good education in the States because I left from Liberia over 40 years ago. Now I've just told you my age. So that's neither here nor there. But my children, myself, our education, we didn't have a better right to education than your children do. So this model works. Help us. We will continue to do everything within our power. We have just been in the leadership. I've just been interim chair CEO for about 6 months, and I've been fighting and fighting and fighting to make sure that this wheel continues to roll. So the COP, never in my wildest dream did I think that I would be sitting here talking to Henry Costa, who I didn't even know was a supporter of education, because every time I hear Henry talk, it's politics, right? So now he has shifted my thoughts of him and his followers. So I just want you all to know, I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart as you support Liberian children to get a better education, as you support Liberian children to be able to comprehend, not only to decode words in reading, but to understand what they are reading and to develop good leaders. We've got many educated people. We want many good leaders in Liberia. Thank you so much, Henry.
Well, folks, thank you all so much, and thanks to you. It's an understatement. Words are inadequate to express how grateful we are since I came to realize what you're doing for our children. Education is very important, very important. You is the one resource that does not run out. Human resource capacity development. That's the one thing your mind, your pocket can give you, that you cannot abuse it.
Exactly.
When you know book, you can afford anything kind of way.